It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.
Race number 6, this will be due off at 15:30. It'll be run over 1,600 meters. Looking at the anti-post betting, number 4 Maximus is 7-2. Number 1 Gentleman's Way is 4-1, along with number 7 Q Wing. Number 3 Red Soul is 9-2. 6 Manhattan Cafe is 11-2 at this point in time. And then we have number 5 Suzanne and number 8 Tom Bombadil, both trading at 8-1. Let's have a look at the replay of Suzanne, and then we've also got interviews with Stuart Ferry, Paul Matchett and Peter Muscat.
The grey is with pleasure. Hey Bull Suzanne, and Arctic Tune starts to run on the outside. Seamaster's the leader. They're going to the 200-meter marker. On the outside, Hey Bull's running on an Arctic Tune. It's still Seamaster, but Hey Bull's closing in, and on the outside, Arctic Tune. Seamaster, Hey Bull's coming late, so is Arctic Tune, but Seamaster held on. Second, maybe Arctic Tune. Third place, Hey Bull, and
yeah, Red Soul probably, he tries really hard, but obviously he's got his bleeding issues. But, last run was, he came out of it fine. So we'll do the same sort of program with him. And, listen, if he doesn't bleed, he's a really nice horse. So the thing that stops him is his bleeding.
Suzanne, he showed nice improvement last time, finishing 4th, running on. And the services of a top jock, Mr. Ferry, we should be in the money again, hopefully close to winning.
Manhattan Cafe was very pleasing on his return. He got a bit further back than anticipated in the run and was outpaced when they sprinted down the straight. With a step up to the mile on Saturday, he should get a good run in transit, and he certainly can run in the money.
Well, good to hear there from Paul Matchett. They're hoping to run in the money and perhaps win with number 5, Suzanne, because that's my value play at just over 8-1. And this individual ran 4th to Seamaster last time out, and on that occasion stayed on well in the latter stages. He mentioned the top rider, Richard Ferry, aboard. Now, if you go to the merit rating from an 89, he's come down to a 78. We like the merit rating. You follow those merit ratings. The penultimate run, the average rating was a 93, although well beaten. And if you look at the majority of the average ratings he's taken on, Warren, they have been quite stronger than this field.
They certainly have, Sheldon. And Suzanne, the Admiral Kitten gelding, never too far off the action, in a good space. His trainer's happy. Lots to like about Suzanne. So well found again there with the value. And yep, an interesting race, because number 3 Red Soul, you got a feel for the connections, because he's bled twice. That's in his last couple of starts. He's had excuses, but the form lines there with Red Soul are starting to have sparked up okay. And he's a nice horse. You heard from Stuart Ferry, he is a nice horse, and he is just that. If he doesn't bleed, I think he's going to give Suzanne a run for his money. But again, like you suggested earlier on in the show, maybe some boxed exactors, Red Soul, whom I like, Suzanne, who you like, some swingers. I don't know if those two are enough for a bet like the pick 6. I think we might need to load 1 or 2 more, or do you feel that those 2 are enough?
I think for the smaller players, they're enough. If you're looking to go larger, then obviously a horse like 6 Manhattan Cafe and perhaps number 7 Q Wing. Those could be the 2 horses to throw in, because once you start looking beyond them, then it becomes very, very tough. So number 5, Suzanne, that'll be my each way play for the race. And then you mentioned the horses that you like there, so let's keep a close eye. So as wide as your budget will allow, if you're looking to beat 1 or 2 of the fancied runners, or if you have a fancy of your own and you're going to take a chance and bank in this race, you be the judge, and we'll catch you in the winner's enclosure.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. you withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.